Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Daisy Jones and the Six, and this is an Amazon series, this mini-series focusing on the rise and fall of the band Daisy Jones and the Six, and this takes place in the 1970s in Los Angeles. This definitely is heavily influenced by Fleetwood Mac, and definitely has to be influenced by Fleetwood Mac. And you have James Ponsoldt, who does the most of the directing for the episodes with his skills from like the end of the tour, The Spectacular Now, the new show Shrinking. And this series is anchored by Riley Keough as Daisy Jones, who is someone with a lot of trauma from her childhood, being neglected by her rich parents, and her not really having a healthy way of dealing with things, and having so much talent and being brought into this band, into this fold, and kind of taking control in many ways from Billy Dunn, played by Sam Claflin, who was the lead of this band, who kind of had most of the control in this situation, especially compared to his brother in the band and the other bandmates. And just the dynamic of the band over the course of these years, and showing how they grow and how they come to conflict. It's an interesting and engaging story. The will they, won't they of Daisy and Billy. Billy and his wife, Camila, played by Camila Morone, and their whole entire experience together, from being in love as young people and through all the trials and tribulations, and Billy and Daisy and their dynamic with each other, which is so toxic and caustic, but also they're so perfect for each other, and this dynamic that develops over the course of the series. I do feel like a lot of the other bandmates, a lot of their stories feel a little half-baked. I do appreciate some of the Simone Jackson elements from Nabia Bay, who is a friend of Daisy, and there's some episodes that focus directly on her, and I appreciated her journey, but a lot of times it does feel like, is this part of like the same kind of story, and it's kind of distracting and muddles the journey across this particular season of television. There's definitely episodes that really stood out. I think the finale is fantastic, and really over the course of their final performance and cutting back and forth to earlier that day really works. It does kind of build up to a bit of how I Met Your Mother kind of ending narratively, which was very interesting choice. But it's the two actors, Sam Claflin and Daisy Jones, Sam Claflin as Billy Dunn and Riley Keough as Daisy Jones, that really anchor the show. I think the music really works well as along with that. And you have like the likes of Timothy Olyphant in a supporting role, and just a really strong cast of characters and dynamics dealing with all kinds of issues, from abortion to adultery to addiction to creative differences, all of these different kinds of things that really could torpedo a band, and watching the Six try to navigate through all of this. It was an engaging and entertaining show. I just kept hopping to episode because I couldn't resist wanting to see what happened next. And in the end, it's not perfect. It has a lot of half-baked subplots and stuff like that can be distracting from the main story. This maybe could have been leaner, but some of these episodes really know how to leverage a narrative structure to deliver great drama, a lot of feeling, and some great performances. But those are my thoughts on Daisy Jones and the Six. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.